Welcome back to In the Zone, broadcasting here at the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now it's time for our last segment of the night. A couple quick hits before we get out of here, Jason. Who is the not Super Bowl MVP, who is the NFL's MVP, in your opinion?
I got Tom Brady, 3,900 yards, 36 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, like no real deep threat in receiver, and no big name running backs, and he still put up those numbers on that offense. Who you got?
You're wrong. It's Vic. It's Vic. It's Michael Vick. He won't win, but he should win. He's the most exciting player in the NFL. The Eagles were on a downward slide. I mean, Kevin Cobb was looking bad. The defense of the Eagles was the weakest it's ever been, and Michael Vick had a point to them, people talking Super Bowl winners. The Eagles. Now, the Eagles aren't a bad team, don't get me wrong. They weren't cellar dwellers, and then Vick came in. But he was playing at a level that I don't think anybody's ever seen. I mean, my beloved Redskins sent him sent him to the Hall of Fame, his jersey at least, single-handedly in one half, 42 points, like in a half. I mean, it was.
That was against the Redskins defense, though. So let's.
So what's that supposed to be? It's a professional defense.
Is it professional?
It's a professional defense.
Did they collect a game check for that game?
Anyway, Michael Vick is the MVP. I don't have time for this shenanigans. How good? And speaking of shenanigans, how good will your Dolphins be? Yeah, nice job on that coaching search there, Herbek.
Yeah. They're going to be with the Redskins next year, watching the playoffs at home. Because hopefully it's going to be a new QB next year.
Don't stick the Redskins in there, man. If your team's going to be at home, just make sure they're at home. I mean,
they'll be at home, but they'll be chilling with D'Angelo Hall and your other boys, and Cam Newton. Hopefully it's going to be a new QB next year. I don't think Henny's the answer. I'd take Palmer. I don't really like Palmer that much, but I'd take him. I'd take McNabb over Henny, too. I'll take you over Henny.
Man, you don't like Henny right now.
Nah, he's a robot. Can't audible, can't do anything. Hopefully a new offensive coordinator will change some stuff, but Dolphins just overall need more team speed. Their offense is like 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I don't know. I don't think Ricky Williams is going to be back. He said he didn't want to play for Sperano anymore. And Ronnie Brown is a free agent too, and he's getting older. I don't know. Depending on what kind of money he wants, I don't know if he's going to be back. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a high turnover year for the Dolphins, and I just don't see them making the playoffs next year.
So they'll be at home, not doing anything, not making the playoffs.
Hey, at least they'll be on the beach.
It's all right, man. Hey, listen, man. Stand alone on your own. Don't drag me and my squad down in that mud of yours.
Where do you see the Redskins next year while we're here? I mean, you think they're making the playoffs?
I have to see what happens in the offseason.
Okay.
I have to see. Which drama defined the NFL season? Would it be McNabb? Would it be Hainsworth? Could it be Moss? Or was it Favre?
It's got to be Favre.
Favre?
All right,
I'm with you there. It's Favre.
Look, he started the season retired. So he had Rachel Nichols down on his lawn. He had teammates flying down to try and recruit him to come back to Minnesota.
He did.
Before the season even started, he was talking about the injuries from last year. Then the Jen Sturger text messages and picture messages.
I'm mad you remember her name.
Up. Yeah.
Jen Sturger.
Then the consecutive game streak ends. Then more Jets massage therapists come out and say that he sent them text messages. Then he retires again. And now analysts are already talking about, is he really retired for real? I mean, that's from before the preseason to now we're in the playoffs and we're still talking about it.
And even he got knocked out. There was a little drama whether he should play or not to keep his streak alive.
Yeah.
So even that was a little bit of a drama.
Yeah.
Does he come back next year?
I hope not. I don't think so. I think
to your Dolphins?
I'd take him over Henny. But I think with all the off the field stuff this year, I just think he's had enough. I can't see his wife wanting him to come back and be in the public eye anymore after what she's probably gone through.
Those allegations. Bad year for Favre, man. Bad year.
Yeah.
Next topic here. Now, the NFL is going to change a little bit with the labor agreements. Nobody really knows when it's going to get done. Some say June. Some say I hope it's June. Some say August. Some say a lockout, but I don't think they'll be locked out. But I think it'll be a late start date. The NFL, particularly QBs. Now, QBs need time to adjust. The changes, there are a lot of QBs. Just to run through a couple names, a couple QBs that are going to be available. Carson Palmer, we talked about a little bit. Vince Young is going to be available. Donovan McNabb looks like he's going to be available. Kevin Cobb looks like he's going to be available. Possibility of Mike Vick might even be available. Matt Hasselbeck will be available. And that's not even including the rookie class. How is the NFL going to look?
I think it's going to be look drastically different than this year. You're going to have a quarterback change, and I think definitely Arizona, San Francisco, Minnesota, Carolina, Washington, and then in Philly you got either Cobb or Vick. I don't see how you pay both of those guys to stay. That's just the NFC. AFC, you got Oakland, Denver. Are you going to stick with Kyle Orton or Tebow? Cincinnati with Palmer, like you mentioned. Tennessee with Vince Young. And Miami, hopefully no more Chad Henne.
You're rolling into the season with Henne, baby.
Oh, I'll blame it on him again.
You're rolling into the season on Henne. So yeah, it's gonna look different. I mean, that's not even including the rookies that may get a start. I think Palmer in Minnesota. I mean, Young in Minnesota. Palmer in Washington. Palmer in 49ers. How good are the Cardinals going to be next year if Palmer's there?
Yeah.
What if Vince Young is if he's in an offense like the 49ers? What if Vince Young's in Miami?
I'd take him over Henne.
With that running.
It'd be crazy if he went to Arizona, because then they would have drafted Liner and then end up with Vince Young.
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
That's insane. And Vic could be on the market too. You just never know.
Yeah.
This is going to be a crazy NFL season. And I will add, there will be 400 free agents. Can they all be signed in August? It's going to be a crazy, crazy season. Now it's time, Jason, for you to go on the line here. Your last little on the NFL record, your Super Bowl picks. Who do you have winning the big game between the Steelers and the Packers?
I got Pittsburgh in a close one. I got it like Pittsburgh 30-24. I think both teams are very evenly matched. I think both quarterbacks are even, both defenses are even, both offensive lines are a little bit questionable. I think Green Bay has the advantage in wide receivers, but I think Pittsburgh has the advantage in the running game. And I think that's going to be the difference in the game.
And I'm mad you picked the Steelers, because I picked the Steelers too, and I picked them to win by 3, which would be a close game, just like you said. Man, I wanted you to be wrong. But whatever. The Steelers are a tough-minded team, and Mike Tomlin's second Super Bowl. Roethlisberger is clutch. They run the ball. Their defense is tough. My man Palomalu with the Palomalu effect. You saw the Cardinals came back with him, but the Steelers are just too mentally strong. No Santonio Holmes this time, but the Steelers will get it done by 3. That's what I believe.
I hope Green Bay wins, by the way, but I think Pittsburgh will win.
Yeah. Pittsburgh will win, and Jerry World will be buzzing. Jerry World will be buzzing. Well, that wraps the show today. It's good recapping everything. Wasn't as right as I thought I'd be, but, that's why we played the game. It's the NFL. You can't predict that.
That's why the NFL is the best, because you never know what's going to happen year to year.
That's true, and that's why I am the best, and that's why you always have to maintain with me, because I'm money, and year to year I will always rise to the top, and Jason will always keep himself low. And quick mention, fantasy football, Rick won. Who figured? That's why we didn't spend much time on it, because Rick won, and after this the Super Bowl will happen, and another year has gone by, and guess what, Jason? I can't wait for next season. You didn't get that?
No, you're already going on the record with Redskins making the playoffs again.
Can't wait. You're not funny at all. Anyway.
Not when it comes to the Jets. There's nothing funny about them.
You had a foot joke in there earlier. Anyway, we will see you again here next week. We've been covering some more basketball. We'll show you some of Brandon's stuff out at Verizon Center. You're watching In the Zone.